Hello, class. So, if you take out your uba latte deo, uba latte, it's weird, I know. And we just look at the beginning. What's something that y'all notice that's really similar to what we've been doing with the warm-ups with like starting on the offbeats or stressing the ands of things?
It's all there, the off the
Yeah. Is that, is one remember what that's called?
syncopation.
Yeah! Boom! So, let's... Can I sit? Can y'all see me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, let's go and let's just... I'm going to play the first two measures for you one time. Then we're going to try to sing it, okay?
Okay.
So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, my finger slipped. Woo! Right? Okay, can we sing that one time? Everyone got that note? Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So if we see, that's the first part, and all the first part holds out that G right there. Do y'all see what the second part is doing?
The exact
The
same
exact
thing.
same thing.
Yeah.
So let's kind of take those two whole notes out, the first part, and just slide that, just sing both parts, right? Y'all got
Okay.
that?
Yes, sir.
So let's just do that one more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Perfect. So do y'all see these little dots under some of the notes?
Yes.
Do you want to know what those are called? We've gone over it before. Do you want to remember?
They're short.
Taco.
You're close. Sounds like taco. Starts with an S.
Okay.
Staccato. Yeah. Okay. So when we have a staccato note, what do we do with it?
Short.
Crunch
Short.
like a taco.
Not really crunch. No. No. Close. I can see how you think that, but we make it shorter. Now, do we make it so short that it's just a sound and not a note?
No.
No, still have some note value there.
Yes.
So what I like to think about, half of the note length, right? So if you took that note and cut it in half, what's half of a quarter note?
Eighth
Note.
An
note.
eighth note. So let's sing that as an eighth note and just leave that space there, okay? Can we try that same thing again with singing the first four measures?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
With that thinking, keeping that in mind? Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
That's Pennell, I got a
Great.
question.
Yes.
Why, so the staccato is on the U and the La, and those are the quarter notes, but it's not on the B. Why didn't the person who wrote it just put eighth notes there instead of quarter notes?
Because it's going to be easier for you to read the rhythms with the syncopation. If it's a quarter note, eighth rest, it's going to look a lot easier. You're going to be able to understand it better.
Got it, okay.
And so, let's go and look at measure 5. And tell me anything about the rhythm.
It's the
Same
same.
It's the
rhythm.
same.
Same.
But
Staccatos.
are the notes the same?
No.
No, instead of starting on this note, we're starting on this. Right? So let's just, y'all think y'all can anyone tell me where that note comes from? Do you see
It's
it?
the note we just sang.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you start just starting doing the same thing on that same note. So y'all think we can start from the beginning and go through the first 6 measures?
Still singing both parts?
Still singing both parts.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. That is, boom, y'all are killing it. So if we were to split it up with Jake and Aaron on, let's go second part for y'all,
Okay.
and Dr. Soda and Malcolm. You go first part, okay? So, let's start that right. Everyone, first part, y'all kind of got there. You got your note?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So who's on first? Boom. Who's on second? Boom. Let's go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's a little high. It's a little high, but you did good. Yeah. So if we go on to the second page, that is measure 9, I believe. The top of the second page. It's different. We have a different rhythm.
Yeah.
And we're both singing moving things at the same time, so that's different. So let's everyone sing the second part right here. So starting on this note. Everyone got that?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going 1. I'll play it one time, then you can sing it. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, right? So it's bum, ba-da, bum. Does that have that syncopation that we talked about in the beginning?
Yes, it does.
How's it different?
It starts on the end, not one.
Yeah, you don't have that still have that downbeat. You're resting on that downbeat. So if we think of just keep the energy moving, think of it like a little ba, ba, da, da. You can even do a little slight motion if you want to. Okay, so let's everyone sing the second part right there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we see that staccato at the very end. We did a good job of that. But you see the note before that staccato note, we have just the line, right?
Yes.
Do y'all remember what that line was?
It's like the opposite, sort of.
Yeah, essentially, yes. It's legato. You want to make that note not longer than a quarter note, because that's what's still written. It's still a quarter note. Just make sure you give it all of that quarter note, okay? So let's try that again, and let's do first part this time, okay? So this is your note. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so yeah, that was good. Even when there's not a staccato in some places, judging by how the piece goes, it's faster, it's kind of upbeat. Do you think we need to make those notes longer or shorter?
Shorter.
Shorter, just keep the energy going, everything. So let's think about that. There were some longer notes from that one, but let's keep that going. Even if there's not a staccato there, think shorter, but then make sure there's a difference when you have a staccato, okay? So, y'all think we can do it both parts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Try that one more time. Maybe I won't mess up. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was good. So when we go on to measure 13,
Just say.
it's the same.
Yes,
It's the same as the beginning, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So let's keep looking down. We have measure 13, then we have that system below that. It's all stuff we sang before, right?
Right.
So if we even go to the next page,
It's the same stuff.
same stuff, except for what?
Wait.
Let's look.
The last measure's
Dang.
different.
The last two measures before 20,
Yeah.
so 25 and 24 are different. Whereas when we had that rhythm before, we ended it with a, right? Here we have, right? It's a little bit longer. Half notes instead of quarter notes. There. So let's try to sing, How feisty are y'all feeling today?
Feisty.
Feisty? Y'all
Yeah.
start from the
Like a
beginning?
cat. Yes.
Yeah.
Start from the beginning, and let's go to, let's go to measure 13. We haven't done that yet, okay?
Okay.
So, first part, second part, sing your parts. Y'all got this. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, I'm not going on. Oh, you paused it?